Welcome to Flip TV News. My name is Victor Ajayi. First, the headlines. Federal government, Labour agree on how to crash transport fares, food prices. Minimum wage, Lagos will pay workers 85,000 naira, says Sanwo-Olu. Now the news in full. The federal government and organized labour yesterday agreed on modalities to crash transport fares and prices of essential commodities, especially foodstuff. This came on a day the House of Representatives asked the federal government to reverse the recent petrol hike and take immediate steps to stabilize petrol and cooking gas prices through targeted interventions such as temporary price relief measures, tax reductions or subsidies on LPG for low-income households. The government also agreed on summon a meeting with state governors to secure the 70,000 minimum wage fully commenced nationwide in October. Sources at the meeting said that, among others, government and Labour also agreed to continue engagement and discussions on tough frosting relationship that had existed before now. Government promised to release over 2,000 compressed natural gas (CNG) conversion kits in the first instance. It also promised to release 45 CNG buses to Labour to complete the 90 earlier promised organized labour. As part of efforts at crashing transport fares across the country, the federal government will hold a meeting with the state governors to fully embrace the CNG buses. This will also affect the cost of foodstuffs, as it will reduce the cost of transporting food items from different locations to consumers drastically. These are parts of efforts to cushion the effects of the cost subsidy removal on the citizens. The government also promised to summon a meeting of the Economic Council to impress it upon the state governors to ensure the new minimum wage takes off across the country in this month. It also promised to incorporate Labour into the Economic Council, so Labour will participate and monitor economic policies of government instead of government throwing policies at Labour and endurance that may result in agitation or protest. The government also promised to hasten and complete the refineries. They said almost 5 refineries are about to be completed. Government promised to pay all outstanding arrears and wage awards to workers and inaugurate all the boards Labour as representatives. One of the sources said, all these are promises, but the good thing is that it was agreed that the meeting will be a continuous process. Another source also said the issue of government not honoring agreement was raised, adding that government admitted that it did not do well in that regard and promised to change. Asked if Labour was satisfied with the meeting, the source said it is not about satisfaction but a way forward from the past where government was not discussing with organized labour. If this trend or practice continues, there is every possibility that disagreement between government and labour will reduce. The Joint National Executive Council (NEC) meeting between the two labour countries NLC and TUC, it said, was to brief members about the outcome of the meeting with government. Minimum wage, Lagos will pay workers 85,000 naira, says Sanwo-Olu. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State on Wednesday disclosed plans to pay workers a minimum wage of 85,000 naira. Sanwo-Olu disclosed this during an interview on Channels Television teamed one-on-one with Babajide Sanwo-Olu. You mentioned minimum wage and what I need to throw in for my people. I am glad to let you know that the minimum wage for Lagos, which we have discussed with our union, is 85,000 today, 85,000 naira today. It is not a competition, so I am not going to say that we are paying more than some other people. It is a function of affordability and a function of capacity, the governor said. This came when the federal government had agreed to pay 70,000 naira as the new minimum wage for workers. That will be all on our news update. Join us for more stories on our channels, Flip TV, Flip TV Plus. My name is Victor Ajayi.